I'm Marie Denniston and I'm Mac's mum. We live in Alexandra, central Otago. The boys were both born here and grew up on the orchard that we live on. The day of Mac's accident, he had some lunch and he had already arranged to meet other friends to go mountain biking. And then a few hours later, I get the phone call from a police officer that Mac had crashed off his mountain bike and that they had called the rescue helicopter. And I thought that was a little bit overkill at the time, because surely just on a mountain bike he's got broken bones and nothing too major. But when I got there, I realised things were a lot more serious than I had anticipated.
We were having conversations with surgeons around New Zealand where was the best place for Mac's recovery. Discussions with my wife were, it's not up to us to decide. He needs to go where the best care is, which was Starship Hospital.
The Starship Air Ambulance is a mobile intensive care unit for those children whose care can only be delivered in Starship, and if they're very sick, we need to be able to retrieve them from around the country. And so we have a team on standby at all times, and we are able to go out mostly by fixed-wing aeroplane, but also by helicopter. The local teams do a fantastic job of stabilising children, but their ongoing care then needs to be at Starship.
When we first arrived at Starship, he was on a cooling mat on his bed for several weeks, so it was all a balancing act to keep him calm and sedated and keep his temperature down.
There's a lot of soul searching when you're sitting in Starship looking at your child that is unconscious, not knowing what's ever going to happen. And the doctors and surgeons, no one can tell you what's going to happen with a serious brain injury. So it was very hard work. There was one particular nurse that spent quite a lot of time with us. She really made us feel at home, I suppose you can call it.
If Starship didn't have a bed available for Mac and he couldn't go there, we don't know if Mac would still be here today.
My name is Mac Dennison and I have a traumatic brain injury.
Mac is 17 now, so we're 2.5 years down the road, and he's made amazing improvements. There's lots of things in the last year or two that Mac's been doing. One of the ones that stick out the most for me, he's got his driver's licence.
That is an amazing achievement. We honestly didn't think that was something he would be able to do, and he's done really well with that.
I don't remember what happened the day of my accident. I learned I was very close to death. I hadn't heard of Starship Hospital before my accident. My injury has changed my life.
Starship is a hospital for all of New Zealand and for families like us that live in rural areas.
Your support will ensure that we're able to deliver world-class care to all of the children of Aotearoa New Zealand.